Pull the smartphone out of your pocket and look at it. It feels sleek, light, and almost magical. But have you ever wondered how it actually came to life? It all begins with raw sand. Yes, the exact same sand you see on a beach is the starting point for the most advanced tech on Earth. In high-tech design labs across the globe, industrial engineers spend thousands of hours sketching the perfect blueprint. Every millimeter matters. They run thousands of digital simulations to test thermal cooling, antenna signals, and ergonomics before a single part is physical. Once the perfect design is locked in, the blueprint is sent to the most advanced megafactories on the planet. The creation process begins. First up is the brain of the operation, the motherboard, or printed circuit board. This is where the magic truly connects. Massive robotic machines apply a microscopic layer of solder paste onto the board with absolute, pinpoint accuracy. Then comes the pick-and-place phase. High-speed robotic arms move faster than the human eye can track, dropping thousands of tiny resistors onto the board. Next, the board enters a massive reflow oven. The intense heat melts the paste, permanently locking the components into place. Finally, the central processing unit, the ultra-powerful chipset, is mounted. This tiny piece of silicon will run millions of tasks per second. Next up is the component you look at the most, the display. It requires a level of cleanliness that rivals a surgical room. Even a single grain of dust can ruin an entire batch of screens. The air here is filtered constantly to maintain perfection. Automated machines laser-cut sheets of ultra-thin glass and fuse them directly with millions of microscopic pixels to create the OLED panel. A special optically clear adhesive is applied to bond the glass and the display matrix together, ensuring zero air bubbles. Once bonded, the screen is turned on for the first time to check for dead pixels and color accuracy. The colors are breathtaking. Now let's talk about the cameras. Modern phones don't just have one lens. They have a complex array of multiple sensors. Robots assemble the tiny optical image stabilization systems, allowing your phone to shoot smooth video even if your hands shake. Meanwhile, the outer shell of the phone is carved out of a solid block of premium aluminum or titanium using advanced CNC machines. The metal chassis is then anodized, a chemical process that gives the phone its stunning color and scratch-resistant matte finish. With the body ready and the internal parts built, it's time for the ultimate assembly line where everything comes together. The motherboard is carefully screwed into the metal frame, followed by the heavy lithium-ion battery that powers your daily life. The camera modules are plugged in, and internal copper cooling pipes are laid down to prevent the phone from overheating during heavy gaming. Finally, the front screen and the premium glass back are pressed onto the chassis with industrial glue and tons of mechanical pressure. But a phone can't leave the factory without proving it can survive the real world. Welcome to the brutal testing lab. Mechanical arms drop the phone repeatedly onto steel plates from various heights to ensure the glass and structure won't shatter easily. Next, the phone is plugged into a massive server array where the latest operating system is flashed into its flash memory. Automated software tests check the Wi-Fi, the 5G modems, the microphones, and the screen calibration to guarantee perfect performance. The phone passes with flying colors. It is polished one last time and placed into its iconic, minimalist retail box. Accessories like the charging cable and manuals are added, and a machine seals the box in protective plastic wrapping. From a grain of sand to a global masterpiece, billions of these devices are shipped worldwide. Hit subscribe if you love tech, and see you next time.